Hadouken!
Oh,
Hey.
what up? What up?
Hi, everyone.
How we doing? Episode 17. I'm Billy,
I'm Sheba.
and this is
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Morning cartoons. Love it.
Thanks.
What up?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like season 2's theme. It's like energetic.
Yeah.
It's retro. The sun is shining through in such an angelic way.
Yeah.
Duh.
Hitting you right in the face.
Yesterday was 11/11. The day before was my birthday. I'm 35.
35.
Yeah. And I know what you're thinking. What? You look amazing. That's because 35 is actually very young.
Yeah.
It's just our society that has told us that like once you turn 30, you start disintegrating. And like,
How am I supposed to feel?
I
just
know,
turned 40.
Mr. 40, grandfather time over here.
That's a big number.
How do your
At least
joints feel?
in the head, it feels like a bit. Yeah, joints. Oh, so now we going back to age shaming
Okay, Grandpa.
right after.
All right, take your pills.
The internet used to come through the phones.
Okay.
Used to sound like robots screaming.
Go to sleep, Grandpa. It's okay. Love you.
What up?
Love grandpas.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Oh, what's up with this? Oh, here we go.
It's okay. I'm just an angel.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, baby.
What's up? How you doing?
Y'all like my nails?
Yo, she got her nails done.
Oh my goodness.
I'm real talented.
I wanted them to look like Chinese porcelain. You know, you got that, killing it. And then I was like, I want the other one to be red, but I want it to be a dragon. Oh shit. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Wow.
Apparently, completely hand drawn, yo.
painted.
That's legit. It's impressive.
Yeah. Really talented. Really talented girl, Lily. She's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you need her info.
That's part of your team. She's
That's
part
part
of
of my
your
team.
Yeah.
You know, like this amazing person doesn't just
happen.
spring
It doesn't
forth.
pop up out of nowhere. What do you think?
Exactly. You know, this took a team of dedicated individuals who really, you know, polished and crushed this diamond.
That's right.
Into existence.
A little bit of crushing, a little bit of polish, but then also you just wake up like this. Like you literally just
absolutely, yeah. At this point, I literally just wake up like this.
It is now 9:15.
Yeah.
Usually we do 11 o'clock for Saturday morning cartoons, but we got some stuff going on today, so we moved it to 9:15. So
Yeah.
it's a little early.
Today I'm doing this pens and prana thing.
Hold on, let me bring this to you.
It's yoga. One part of it is yoga. The other part of it is like facilitating your creative writing and stuff. Because baby girl is about to get real creative this year. About to like be real funny. About to be real bold. You're gonna see me on stage a lot more. You're gonna see me on a video a lot more.
Yes.
So, it's gonna be really awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, yo. 2022. Can you believe it's already the end almost of 2022?
Yeah, man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We set a lot of goals this year, and I think we've met a good amount of them, man. We've been
really
doing a lot. Can't believe this is season 2 of this show. We're already on episode 17. The way the numbers, I keep the numbers going. So 17 episodes we've done.
Great show, by the way.
I
think we should just pat ourselves
We're
on the
crushing
back.
it. We're crushing it.
Yeah, we're really awesome at this. So proud of us. So good.
Yeah, I'm glad for you. Yeah, this year's gonna be dope for you, baby. You're gonna get back on stage. Well, this year you're gonna get on stage, and it's gonna continue.
Yeah, I've been anxious, y'all. You know, it's been really great. I have such a solid team that's so supportive, so nurturing, that at certain points I get to the realization that I'm like, oh shit, I'm the weak link on this team, in the sense that like I have to just do it. Like that's the only thing I'm waiting for. Like no one can support me anymore. At a certain point, I just gotta fucking do it.
You got it, man.
I do.
You got it, yo.
You got it.
And when you were hitting stride, you had a stride there where you were like doing shows like 2-3 a week.
And now I'm gonna be doing them. I haven't been drinking, so in like
What,
80
3 months?
30 days. Yep.
3 days? Yeah,
Almost 90 days, y'all. And plus, I'm like, that's 90 contiguous days. We also started the year with no alcohol, so that's like whatever 90 plus 30 is.
You've been doing great.
And so it'll be interesting to like get into a swing of to just do things without like alcohol as like a motivator or a reward, or a like anxiety reducer or anything, to just rely on this asshole.
And as a member of your team and being around you so much, you've actually helped my alcohol consumption go down.
Great.
I had a period before meeting you. I used to drink a lot. I was working a lot. I'd come home and I'd drink every day. I would drink while working. I would just sip on some whiskey and all that. And I guess everyone has their vices, and that was one of mine. But where I'm at now is I just really drink when around people at a restaurant. I'll take one. I used to be like, if we went to a restaurant, I would get two glasses of like an old fashioned. We went out for your birthday, and like I'm noticing like one is more than enough for me.
Yeah. I love it. Your tolerance has gone down, so you get more bang for your buck. Like I also was a big drinker. I was like very proud of like, I'm like, I can drink better than one of the boys, and I'm not like a sloppy drunk, very functional alcoholic myself. And I was able to, I've been working at home like since long before the pandemic. So I was just like, I am gonna drink. If Mad Men can do it, I can do it.
If Mad Men can do it.
And then I realized, like, actually look at the world that people like the Mad Men have created. Maybe I shouldn't model my daily habits off that.
Nothing from the Mad Men. Yeah. Feels like
anything that mostly men are into is probably lame. It's probably not cool.
Boo!
I know. Anything that men are into.
Disagree.
Boo. Boo.
Football. Yeah.
NFTs.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
There's some women into that shit too.
Matt Walsh.
Oh God.
Women are trying to survive.
Nobody likes Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh is a bum and a loser.
Matt Walsh doesn't even like Matt Walsh.
Exactly.
So.
He clearly does it, yo. It's real sad. It's funny because he's been doing more public stuff now. I think he got on with Joe Rogan. He's getting a lot of access to and he's just being embarrassed. He's one of those people who doesn't like, okay, here's a great one. His team is a bunch of yes men circle jerkers, and you can tell because now he's out in the world talking to normal people, or even people who aren't that great, but who don't have his opinion, and he's stuck.
He's so unused to pushback that he just keeps repeating the same thing. He's like, well, this, and like repeating the same kind of premises. Yeah. That it's like, wait, we haven't all agreed to that premise.
Exactly.
Yet, so
you used to talking to people who agree to this. So the thing I saw with Joe Rogan was he was like, marriage, you're supposed to have children when you get married, and that's a requirement. And Joe's like, wait, what about all these? What about this? What about that? He's like, oh, well, I don't really mean it. I don't want a law. And he's walking it back. He's a loser. Anyway.
Exactly. Silly.
Anyway, crews. Gangs.
Yeah. So teams. Anyway, we were going to talk about, oh my God, that's perfect. Actually, crews, gangs, and teams. Yeah. So yeah, my crew is amazing. My gang is awesome whenever we're trying to do something nefarious. And my team is just like, I'm so grateful.
I love that you did that. Is there like a qualitative difference between those two words? Teams, gangs. Does a gang imply something to you that different from a team?
Yeah, I would say a gang, is kind of some aspect of it is engaged in, you know, law breaking or causing harm. So, like, for example, the U.S. police force, all the different states and cities, they're cops, big gang.
Law breaking. They're the law enforcers, huh?
The law enforcers can still be a gang, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, when landlords are like, I'm gonna jack the prices, you know, and what are you guys gonna do about it? You could be homeless if you want. Who is there to support the landlords?
Popo.
When your boss is working you and they're like, hey, I need you to stay after. I don't have the money to pay you, but you can either stay without pay or you don't come in tomorrow. And, you know, who is going to help if you're like, well, fine, I'm going to take a stapler.
5-0.
Yeah.
What's nutty is underneath it, though, right? They come in, they have this sense of trying to uphold the law, but the law has all these biases in it. The law always protects capital. The law always
the law is a tool of the rich.
Exactly.
How we use it. So the enforcers of the law are simply henchmen of the rich.
It's not it's not an unbiased position. You know what I mean? The law. It's like law is full of
exactly.
Full of
it's just like, this is justice.
Justice. Oh.
It's a social creation. Anyway.
Yeah.
But great gang. They do really well. They support themselves. They've created a great narrative. They're able to get lots of people to buy into it. They're able to get we dress our children up as these little gang members, and you know,
as police officers.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that. Oh, or in a while maybe. I'm not out there Halloween too much.
Yeah, we're not big Halloween. I don't even want to say that.
Trick or treating is what I mean to say. Like we went to a party. Had a good time at the party. Yeah.
It was fun.
Out with Merc.
Yeah. I love a good team costume.
Yeah, you do love a team costume.
Yeah. I was Maxine Shaw, and Billy was Overton Wakefield Jones.
Yeah.
So good. Next year, I think I want Billy to be.
We were thinking of something good. What was it?
I want you to be. What's his name? His name is Bruce Willis in Fifth Element. And I will be Chris Tucker. I'll be Ruby Road, or whatever his name was.
You did bring that up. Yeah, I forgot about that. There was another one we came up with.
Also, Dion and Murray from Clueless.
I could fuck with that too. Yeah.
And I really want to do... I'm trying to think of who you could be. You could be maybe Prince.
You see how it works, right? She starts off with like, what'll be awesome for Sheba, right? And then she's like, I need a sidekick. What other fucking side character is related tangentially, sort of, maybe? Even if it's a white man, even if it's a bold white man that Billy looks nothing like, that he's gonna struggle to fucking fit into this.
Will you be the Bruce Willis to my Chris Tucker? How about you can be Bruce Willis and I can be Carl Winslow?
Bruce Willis, Carl Winslow?
Wasn't he in what was that movie that lame dudes like? Uncool dudes. Sorry, I'm trying to stop using lame. It's ableist. What's the one? It's like a Christmas movie, but it's not. It's all the guns. Lethal Weapon. Isn't Carl Winslow in that?
Carl Winslow is a fictional character. I think his name is Reginald something.
It is.
Yeah, I think he might be in that. I have a great costume in there actually. I put it's in the closet where it looks like I'm sitting on the back of a monkey. It looks like a monkey's holding me on the top of his shoulders, and it's got like fake legs on the monkey, but my legs go in the monkey's legs. I used to love that.
You could be Aladdin.
Could be Aladdin. Okay. All right.
Because the monkey is holding you, or the other way.
The monkey's holding me.
So maybe you'll be.
It's
King Kong.
I could have done Overton, but with a monkey holding me up.
You could have.
Because it's like It's got overalls too in the thing.
Oh, that's so funny. We would have had even more trouble being like,
who are you guys?
Who are you guys? Because you went to a party in DC and I wore like a classic Maxine Shaw red power suit.
Beautiful.
90s red power suit. And everyone was like, oh, are you like Nancy Pelosi? I was like,
that's what people said. Nancy Pelosi.
I'm like Nancy Pelosi.
And I'm walking around with my plunger. I was rushing as we were leaving. I was like, shit, all I have is just like these pants.
Yeah, 90s
and a shirt
pants.
And my jacket, my plaid jacket. So we were like, yo, you need some props. So I went and got a plunger. I bought a plunger from the 99-cent store. And then I felt like I needed more. So then I went down in our basement and grabbed my toolbox. And we didn't have any time, so I didn't empty the toolbox. I'm carrying this full, heavy-ass toolbox.
But, like, very method character study.
Hey, what's up, Maxine? Hey, Sugar Plum.
Oh, my God, so cute.
But, so, yeah, we got Nancy Pelosi and a guy with a toolbox.
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi and, like, the plumber she's banging. Which we should have done, actually. But that's okay. Next year. Yeah.
Good times.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Cruise.
Good times, cruise.
Teams. Gangs. All right, so you covered gangs a little bit. What about teams? Yeah, so teams are just like, the typical definition of a team is just like a group that comes together for a goal. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I played football for a long part of my life. It was a big part of my identity. And I fucking loved it. You played a sport. You played several sports.
Yeah, I played basketball and I ran track.
But you play it down. I play it down too a little bit, but I don't think I can hide so much how big a part football was for me. I don't have any reason to. But you were really good apparently. Your mom tells me how good you were. Your sister tells me how good you were.
Yeah.
You're always pretending like you weren't.
I was good at it, but like incidentally. Like I feel like for you, like football was like your way out. It was like saving your life. It was like, really. And for me, I was just like, I go to sports camps all summer, every summer. And this is just, I don't know. It wasn't like a choice. Like my parents were like, oh, do you want to like stay at home or do you want to go to basketball? It was just like the thing that I did.
Yeah.
And I recognized that I was like, man, I could be really good if I practiced and I don't want to do that. And I was annoyed at that. I was like,
that's so funny because that is
really wish.
That is so opposite to me, And there's so many, like, I hear that and it almost makes me cringe. It makes my skin a little angry.
But it's not that I didn't practice. I had a weightlifting coach, and like a trainer and like, I went to all these camps and stuff. I did AAU for a little bit and I was just like, I hate this. I just want to I want to be like from Clueless. I want to be Dion. Like, I want guys to think I'm hot and I want to date and I want to like hang out with my friends and not have to run.
That's so funny. Yeah, man, my joint was totally the way we were, particularly in college, Football was it, man. Loved it. Loved playing football. It was hard.
You went to a D1 school, yeah?
Went to a D1 school, StonyBrook University, Long Island.
Seawolves?
StonyBrook.
Oh!
What? Excuse me?
I don't know.
It's a wolf.
Grrr. I don't know.
Ooh,
oh,
wolf.
Right.
In the sea. It's not that hard. Bubbles.
It's a wolf howling
then
underwater.
He would dive out of the water and he would land on the ocean, on the ground and run real fast.
And then he's like,
rip your head off. Then he'd go back in the ocean with it and he'd spit it out. Can you pull in some, baby?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, that was.
Love that.
That was a good time.
Our mascot was the gopher.
The gopher, yeah.
You ever seen a gopher take down a sea wolf? Let me tell you.
No.
It ain't pretty.
The Goucher Gopher.
Goucher Gophers.
Did y'all have like a cute mascot?
No. I mean, yes, he was cute.
He was cute.
But he was tough. It was like, you're not supposed to mess with him. Like, obviously.
I always preferred that. Like, whenever I see like a university with a cute mascot, I feel like they fell off a little bit. They messed up a little bit. You know what I mean?
There's
Especially because of football, really. It's because of football. In my mind, I want to look at my logo.
I want to be a wolf ripping an eagle's wings off of its back. I want to traumatize that eagle's kids. Exactly. There's a school around here, Paul Laurence Dunbar, and their mascot, they're the poets.
Oh wow!
Which I love that. That's beautiful. But
that's interesting.
Maybe it's a pen is mightier than the sword kind of thing.
Definitely. What does it look like visually?
I don't know. They probably have something else that's maybe that.
I'm talking shit. I mean, actually, first off, that's dope, and also I'm talking shit. But my high school, guess what? Do you know? Did I tell you this?
Brooklyn Tech. Were you the computers?
Close. It was
robots.
The engineers.
The engineers.
Brooklyn Tech engineers, yo.
I love that.
So our mascot, we didn't have like a mascot like that. We had on our helmets, we did the wings like Michigan. So we were blue and white, while Michigan is the yellow and the dark crimson. Well, no, that's not crimson. Dark blue. So I loved our helmets. I loved it.
In what way was it like Michigan then?
That design on
it has the same. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
But the engineers, yo.
What are the Cleveland Browns? What's their mascot?
They don't have a mascot.
It's like this hat.
They just wear the color.
It's like this brown hat.
They wear the color brown or orange. They play around with stuff.
Not great, Cleveland. Sorry. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
DC isn't great either, though.
What? Oh, DC struggling now. We went from
the
Redskins to the Commanders.
Not good. Yeah.
For a while, they were the Washington football team.
Why didn't they just stay with that?
Because it's easier for everybody if there's something.
Well, we are good at doing hard things. So, like, I hate when that is the answer. It's like, oh, it's easier for people. Well, lots of things are easier, but we don't do that. It would be easier for the government to just send us our tax bill, take it out of our thing, and us not to worry about it. But
it would be easier for us.
Exactly, it would be easier for us. It would be easier for the government. They wouldn't have to spend all their time coming after us and stuff for not knowing how to do these convoluted things.
That's facts. It's all bullshit.
But H&R Block, they lobby, they pay a lot of money to keep themselves relevant.
Listen, the whole story of the American capitalist enterprise history narrative is the story of finding and creating and preserving markets. You know what I mean? Like, here's an opportunity to have an exchange and have conflict. Like, any discrepancy, any difference, any separation is an opportunity to play middleman and to arbitrate something and to, you know what I'm saying? To make money off it. Yeah. To translate something, to enforce something. Yeah.
Anyway, team, we don't have to do all this. We could just...
Team America!
Yeah. What are they going to do? Arrest all of us? In our jammies? Can't do it.
Not in our jammies, unless all of us decide to put on our jammies at the same time. Or, they can't arrest us at the same time, can they? Fuck them. Fuck them!
Our team is bigger than their gang.
Facts. What about crews?
A crew? I think a crew is more of like a group of people who you are like hanging with. You might not necessarily be doing a task. Like, we're a team. You're working together in order to accomplish a goal.
Right.
Where I think a crew, I think the goal is to hang out with each other.
Chill. Yeah. Okay.
There's not much.
That's my crew.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got you.
After you get home from working with your football team, you hang out with your crew, who sometimes is composed of the same people from your team or gang.
Sure.
But not always.
I like that. That makes sense. Yeah, we used to have a crew. We just chill and do nothing and play video games and walk around.
Yeah, make each other laugh. Experience life together.
Is there anything between that and squad? That's the other word. I was like, what's a squad, baby?
Yeah. So I think, like, it's starting to evolve to be kind of a group of more, like, femmes or non-men. colloquially, that's what like a squad is. It's like
a group of non-men.
Yeah, a group of non-men getting shit done together.
Did you just make that up, baby?
No, it's
I
like
love that.
the squad, like AOC and all them, or like
the squad.
Girl Squad. It's kind of a.
Got you.
It's being evolved. It's colloquial. It's not everyone, but I think originally it was like more militaristic kind of like a squadron.
Squad.
Of
so where I go immediately is I go Flip Mode Squad. Flip Mode Squad. Busta Rhymes.
Who else is in that squad?
The Lost Boy Scout. The Last Boy Scout. Damn.
Last or lost?
Last.
He's like, y'all, I'm just trying to sell these cookies. No, I'm just kidding.
Last Boy Scout.
Boy Scouts.
Who else? There's the girl rapper, the lady rapper.
Remy Ma.
Remy Ma. Well done. Thanks. I thought I was gonna be stuck on that. I was like, shit. I'm gonna have to Google this.
Baby girl's gonna guess, and I'm good at guessing.
You are really good at guessing.
Thank you. I was like, okay, it's not Lil' Kim.
Flip Mode Squad.
Busta Rhymes seems like he did a lot in that little thing, but I can think of that song. What's that?
Oh shit! Rock Marciano was a member of Flip Mode Squad. I didn't realize.
It's not Rock Marciano.
Rock Marciano is now like I see him doing solo stuff, and I thought he just popped up, but no, apparently he was part of this.
That would be a fun Halloween costume. They're like in all orange and like have different like 90s kind of thing.
Flip Mode is a squidard. I used to love that.
Wow.
I didn't know there was so many members. So this says members were Rock Marciano, DJ Ice Cold, Nikki Greer, Dreddy. That's the record label.
Blackstreet.
Baby Sham. Siege Monstrosity. Blackstreet? Look, they don't even mention Busta Rhymes till all the way down here.
They're like, we're going.
Serious. Busta Rhymes. Papoose. Chauncey Black. Nori. I remember Lord Have Mercy. Yeah. Rampage and Spliff Star. They put all the big ones at the end. That's funny.
It would have been funny if you like read all of them, because like it's just like if you were an alien and you came down, like you just happened to walk in this room and be like, oh, what are humans about? And be like, DJ Scratcheter, DJ Ice Cold, yep. Nikki Greer, Dreddy, Conglomerate, record label, Baby Sham,
Rod Digger,
Siege Monstrosity, Serious Mecca, M Dollars, J Doe, Show Money, Labba, Sirius. It's just funny. It's a lot of like weird, random, nonsensical words. Reek the Villain.
Yeah, who are these people, yo?
They're probably like, man, I was the original. Actually, Reek the Villain is listed twice. I bet he updated this Wikipedia page.
He did it.
He's like, someone's got to keep us up to date.
They were like, Reek, you ain't give us no hits. I need you to work on the Wikipedia page,
He's like,
Reek.
History will tell the story. History will tell the story.
That's right. That's right. I love that.
Reek the Villain.
Oh my God. What else? You know, it's funny. We just had an election, right? Sheeba and I voted. We did early voting. But I feel like the political parties are like gangs as well.
Yes.
If I had to pick of those three words, especially with the descriptions you've given me, gangs.
Yeah.
And I think it's a weird thing. I think they're just a shitty gang.
Yeah.
And they make the whole country think in the terms of their shitty gang narrative bullshit.
Exactly. It's like they're, it's like the mob is running
the country.
Yeah. And they like make us participate in this thing. They're like, choose which one of these mob bosses you want.
Yeah, exactly.
This one will do a hashtag Black Lives Matter after their tweets.
That's right.
Take away your, healthcare and make you go to work, even though we've had a mass death event.
We're nicer than the other guys. We're nicer.
Ooh. We're a little more diverse looking. But we've all agreed to the same moneyed interests.
We'll put on kente cloth and take a knee. You know?
What a time to be alive.
Let's go here.
We watched Black Panther yesterday.
We watched Black Panther.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It was actually really legit, yo.
Really liked it.
People were beefing over it, and I wonder what the issue is, yo.
I think it's misogynoir, because that, again, it's anti-blackness and misogynoir, because that fucking movie was excellent.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful representation. It was intriguing. There was some twists.
Yeah.
It was just, it dealt with grief and, you know, loss and reluctant leaders and, you know, people, like an attachment to a story that...
Exactly. It dealt with myth. It dealt with diaspora concepts and issues.
Colonized groups, you know, like kind of old cultures that like have been, you know, in this reality oppressed and colonized and exploited. Like them being like, let's, you know, that's you guys. That's why we're staying away and not trading with any of you, because you're all fucking crazy. And
it dealt with power. It dealt with
power.
What do you do with power when you have it?
What do you do with power when you look like an oppressed person? And you have power.
Yeah. All of it. Anyway, and it was, the action scenes were legit, and I thought the dialogue was fun, and I thought the new Black Panther, Shuri, was awesome. Like, sometimes when they do cry scenes, you know what I'm saying? I've been on set, I know, sometimes you got to deal with the talent. Sometimes when they're crying and the crying isn't too great, you cut away, you do like a wide shot, and you just see. They kept the camera tight, and they kept it in, and she was able to, like, she was really, I felt it. Like, we were at a theater out here with a lot of black people, and so people were very vocal and, like, emotional.
When she...
Wait, with no spoilers out here.
Oh,
so
yeah.
FYI.
You're right.
But so far, we haven't done anything that is spoilers, I don't think.
Exactly.
Wait, did we spoil something? Actually, we did. That Sherry's the book.
Well,
but everyone knows that.
Yeah,
we said it already.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, okay, we're not gonna say it again.
Let's put spoilers in the thing.
There was, like, exactly, the woman next to us, she was the loudest one in the whole theater.
The woman next to us. It was so crazy. So we came in like 5 minutes early. It's opening weekend, so there were no seats. And so we had to sit in the second row.
Yeah, the second row.
We sit in the second row, and, you know, they were already there, and we sit down, and she, you know. But from the jump, right off break, something happens.
Maybe like 20 minutes in.
No, less than 20 minutes, babe.
Well, yeah, exactly. Less than
5 minutes.
Exactly, yeah, that's true.
She goes, what? Come on!
Oh, it's Jasmine. Oh, it's the funeral. Oh, this beautiful. I wore white.
I'm trying to be.
I wore white.
Yeah, exactly.
And because
I'm still trying to remember. No, don't say too much.
I'm not. I'm gonna say, but like the theater, like the movie stopped. Like the theater cut out. Like the lights came on. Like maybe 10 minutes in, like something was about to happen, and the lights came on, and the movie paused and stopped, and so everyone was like, oh. Bro. And this woman was like, is it gonna go back on?
Yeah, she was gonna.
Are we getting in? Come on! Yeah. Oh, come on! I was like.
That was the one time I was a fan of her talking, because her loud ass shit got motherfuckers moving.
Exactly.
But yeah, the movie cuts off at like the 15-minute point, and we're stuck there for like 5 minutes. But yeah, then it comes back on, and the rest of it was just it was pretty good, man. It kept you into it. It was a lot to chew on.
Point, and like one
there was a point where her dude that she was with, he got up.
Yeah.
Because I think it was because he was feeling emotional about something, and he needed to go by the wall and chill. And I was like, wow.
Everyone was very expressive, so it was kind of beautiful. Everyone, like, you know, everyone was very engaged in it and having their own very emotions. I was like, wow, this is what it's like to be around people. This is what other people are like when they watch movies. Like, I love it. I talk a lot during movies, but not
in the theaters.
Not in the theaters, and not like this. so great though. Beautiful, expressive, beautiful fucking film. Go see it.
Yeah, I would say go see it.
Yeah, really good.
Definitely.
Again.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot in terms of teams there. Like they, damn, I can't. We're just gonna spoil it.
Yeah, lots of teams. Lots of evolving what the purpose of the team is, like, sometimes the purpose is to just make it a crew, to sustain your ability to hang out with the people you love. Without having, like, a larger goal of, like, dominating other teams or something, you know?
See, that's what I think is one of the crazy complexities and weirdnesses of life that we don't talk about a lot, is that because, remember we talked about in the superhero joint, like, we're not just a body, we're also the external thing. So the same is true for any crews or whatever. Like, the only reason a team gets together is because of an external reality, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that's what your relationships are. You have this capacity, if you can see it, to, like, identify a cause, whether it's a threat or a goal or something, identify a purpose, and then to sort of form up and, you know, build and create based on that. And then sometimes it's extremely necessary for a thing, a particular moment, and then if you can reassess, if you're creative like that, you can then sort of, okay, now we're in a different place. Now we operate, you know, for, you know, just support and love or something. And
yeah, this is my crew of people who we can become teams for lots of different things. We can have lots of different goals. We want. But yeah, I know whatever my goal is, I'm going to want this crew of people with me.
Or you can get locked into a sense, right? You get locked into a sense of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like a team identity joint. Anyway.
True. Yeah. Anyway, that is, like, Black Panther just brought up a lot of things. It was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. I would see it again. And yeah. Everyone was a babe.
Yeah.
Everyone was a babe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they did a touching job with, what's his name, too?
Yeah, Jasmine. Yeah, it was...
They did a great job honoring, and then a very, very iconic, like, you felt it with her at the end when she kind of moves on, you know, when she kind of...
Yeah. Great
closes the chapter.
Team member.
Yeah.
Jasmine. All them.
Well,
all them.
Should we do the wheel, my love?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's spin this wheel, yo. Let's see what it does here. 2 weeks in a row, we've kind of ignored the wheel. Let's see.
The wheel.
Acronym.
Love it.
Let's try it.
Okay.
All right, here's what we'll do. We will do a 10-second counter, and you just start saying something, and then... Oh, no. Acronym means we pick an acronym.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking Story Girl. Acronym.
CCS.
CCS. Okay.
Are we doing the timer?
Okay, here we go. Count. There we go. Cold cookies soaking.
Crab.
Okay, keep going.
Congress.
Wow.
Sucking.
Oh, God. Interesting. All right, thanks, Chief. I mean, yours is way more interesting, so we gotta go with that one.
Oh, you don't want to go with cold cookies soaking? That could be interesting. I want to see what you come up with.
Oh my God.
So funny.
So let's see here. We have...
So what are we doing? Do you want to draw something? It's fine if you don't.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we can just, like, talk about how great my acronym was.
Yeah.
Crab, Congress. So sucking could be, you know, like the regular version of it. Like, they're sucking something up.
They suck. They're terrible.
But they could also suck.
Yeah.
They could also be terrible.
Yeah, I get it. Here, let me... Actually, I think it'll be fun. I will, I'll do a 3D scene of Crab Congress sucking.
Cool.
Okay? And then, but we can also we're just gonna keep talking though.
Love it. Oh my God. And mine is great because a Congress is like a team.
Oh my gosh. So yeah. Like, Congress is another.
Or a gang in terms of, you know, our ridiculous political systems.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all. Let's do something else. We tried democracy. It's not good.
What? I don't know about
tried
that.
Corporate oligarchy, and I think we can all agree.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we've definitely ever tried democracy.
Yeah.
You know, I think we've tried a republic, and we've slowly eaten away at the power of the republic. We've slowly like fucked that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So let's just do something different, you know? And let's not be disheartened by like, oh, well, like it hasn't worked before. So what? We haven't existed before, you know? All of us are new. Everything's kind of different. So have some faith in our team, assholes. Jesus.
No, I don't know, man. I don't think you've gone at Republic. I don't know. We've got to get money out of shit, man. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest that everything's connected.
Yeah.
We can't be bullshit. We can't, like, I feel like the media, what they do is they take whatever it is and then they narrow in and they just kind of they focus their camera on the game that happens within whatever the broader thing is. There's a whole bunch of shit happening, affecting stuff on the back, and then they focus in with the politicians to, here's the horse race. This guy has 17 votes. This guy has 3,000. This guy raised $3 million. This guy's made $5 million. Blah, blah, blah. And that is the game. It's like the NFL never peels back and shows you, you know, the conversations as they went for the draft and the budget challenges and the concessions and things like this.
And like the stuff, like the outside, like that their team members are people outside of it, and it's like with Brett Favre, and like it's like, what do you do with, like, you know, he's able to do the team thing very well, like the thing that we, you know, are the common goal that we have, and like how much responsibility do we have to him outside of his actions on the team?
Tell me that again.
Like, what's his name?
Brett Favre.
Okay. Kyrie Irving. Like the idea that like that guy Deshaun something
Watson,
the alleged rapist, serial rapist. Like we have this idea that like, hey, a team, you know, we come together to do this specific goal.
Yeah.
They did great on the team, the thing that we asked of them. And so how much accountability or responsibility, like, do we have for them outside of this team? You know, like, can we critique their actions outside of the team as long as they're doing the stuff on the team?
I love that. That's one of the ways that this shows how it's all made up, and we have no choice but to build it. You know, it's like the question of, do we have free will? I think the answer is, of course, we have no choice, which is
so
interesting,
clever,
right?
babe.
But like, that's what it is. You know, it's not like the religious version of that, or the religious conception of free will. It's like, yeah, we have free will because God gave it to us. That was
so we're forced
weird.
to have free will because this other person said that we have to use it.
The boss gave it to us.
Exactly.
You know, that's obviously, at least on my end, I think I'm being clever and ironic about it. You know, I think there's anyway. I think that where are we now? Fuck.
So how we like hold members of our team accountable when
so
they're just members of our crew.
Yeah, where does it end? Like, what does it mean? Like, we can't, you know, we have this idea of like this professional realm, and then you have the private realm and this and that, and we try to separate things out. And that feels important on one level, you know what I mean? It feels very important. That's how things happen. That's how things become interesting.
I think things would still be very interesting if we didn't separate it into like professional and this, and
we would have to separate something. I want to say, like, I think we're all one thing. You know what I'm saying? This is all one thing, and so just the very fact that we're separate bodies gives us the capacity for an interesting thing, rather than being one body. But then,
absolutely.
So like, these ideas on how to be at the workplace, or where does it end? Like, we're all, that's why for some jobs they stay on you. You're constantly, you might get a call at 2 a.m. You might get shit like that. Like CNN was like that for some people.
And you know, we say we want to get money out of politics. Like, I think the reason, like, jobs like that, a lot of jobs like that, they pay you a lot of money, and it's kind of like they buy your life. And, you know, I don't know if we're going to get money out of things, but I think something we can do is be like, no, I don't care how much money, you know, like, I don't need that. Like, money is just like a made up thing that is, like you say, it's how I am able to do the actual thing that I want to do, which is like spend time with people that I love or myself. And I think if we can trust in ourselves and be like, we're going to be able to get the things that they've told us we need money to have. Like, we're going to be able to do that without playing this stupid game.
And here's the nutty thing, right? Because it's all actually one thing, and we come up with these separations, we try to pretend like things are different. Money in politics is a difficult thing because even before Citizens United, even before the silly, absurd shit that has ruined, you know, political funding, they put the people who wanted to have power put their money in the media. They put their money in the discourse. They put their money in other things to affect politics. It's all one thing. It's all connected.
Yeah.
And since Citizens United, that just opened up the political arena for direct cash. But the money is all there, and the money flows through the media, which fuels our discourse, tells us what to look at and where to be, who to be angry at, and how to define things. And that's all connected.
Tells us that campaign financing is important, so you have to donate. And so these politicians like send us all these messages like, hey, I just need $5 more from you. It's like they create this reality and tell us we have to swim in it.
But it's a predicament too, you know? It's just a crazy predicament. But we're all one team, so it's just like,
I don't know. All on the same team.
I don't know. I think we just gotta fucking talk, you know? We gotta talk better.
Yeah, that's the only way, I think.
But people are lying. People are disingenuous and weird. So.
Which, like, you know, okay, let's just be aware that, like, people lie. And why do people lie? Because they're afraid of, you know, losing something. Their life or access or safety or love. And so just being aware that people lie, being aware of the reasons why they lie, you know, understanding that, like, I am people. I lie sometimes. And why do I do it? And, you know, understanding that other people do that, I do that, how I can, like, protect myself. And it's probably by communicating and being honest. And I don't know. I haven't hammered all the details out, but, you know, I'm figuring it out. And I will relay it back to the team.
To the team!
In a palatable, enjoyable way.
Yes, you always do that, baby. You're fantastic.
Thanks. Okay, so we had mentioned my mom currently is running a marathon. She's running the Richmond Marathon. And she's doing really great. Where is she now? Let's see. Oh, just had an alert. All right. She is on mile 10.
Wow.
This girl is killing it. That's insane. She has 16 more miles to go. That's, like,
that's a
you
lot.
want to hear about my nightmare Saturday morning? It's spent running a marathon, but she's doing so good. She's got a great team with her. I am part of her, like, support group, so I send her, like, cheers every, you know, so often, and just motivating thing. And she says once you're there, like, there's people along the route just, like, really cheering you on, so you get a lot of adrenaline and support, and it's a mental game. Yeah, anyway.
Definitely a mental game. This is her, what, third marathon, right?
Second.
And she is how old?
73, I want to say.
And the last one was last year, so...
Yeah.
At age of, you know, post 70...
Exactly.
Decides to take up marathon running.
Yeah, this is her second marathon in a year.
It's pretty impressive,
like,
son.
She's amazing. She's so cool. And what a powerful person to have on our team, you know? So, anyway. You're lucky, world. We're about to, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry.
We got 5 minutes, baby.
Oh my God, you're drawing a thing. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna draw it. No, I think, let's see if we can, 5 minutes, let's do something with, what was it? Crab Congress?
Oh.
Sucking?
Yeah. I really want to get some crabs soon. That's maybe like...
Yeah. You love crabs. You're a Maryland girl. Maryland girl. I got these Maryland, so I got this from Gold Leaf.
That's a great fucking...
which is the dispensary out here in Maryland, which is now legal.
Look at, yeah, good job, Maryland. We did a lot of good voting things. It's always the thing. Oh, there's a little stash pocket.
Yeah, this is excellent.
Oh!
Check that out. Boop, boop. That's a winner.
I love something that's like fashion and
functional.
Function.
Hello.
Yeah.
But you love crabs. I found like crabs is right in the middle for me. Like I don't hate crabs, but yeah. And some of the crabs, the ones with the yellowy substance in there.
The mustard.
The mustard they call it. But if you ask motherfuckers like, okay, so what is it just mustard? Is that what mustard is? The mustard we get in the bottles, is that what that is? They're like, no, it's crab poop, probably.
It's like poop or intestine or something, maybe. I mean, it's weird that we're eating, it's weird that we eat another being. So, like, you know,
really?
Like, it's weird that we...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you got this kind of energy for chicken?
I mean, I get weird about it sometimes. I am like, this is so strange. When I can see the pores where, like, the feathers come out on a chicken, sometimes I'm like, this is so strange and barbaric. Yeah.
I'm like that with fish heads. Anything that reminds me of the sentience of the being.
It's I think more and more, like, I know we can't really eat calamari anymore. It's octopus. And
I'm not doing calamari.
They're too smart, and I worry. I mean, I know probably one day I'll probably be fully plant-based, just because. I mean, you know, I bet I saw this video of these pigs. They were going to slaughter, and this one pig kind of like got out. It just knew what was happening, and it just makes me think of like humans, you know. Who would, like, we would be mad if, like, we were, like they were sending us to a slaughter, and, like...
And if you knew it, if you were smart enough, see, because the whole thing is based on the idea that they're not smart enough, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know what's going on, we're just blah, blah, blah.
And, like,
and it's like...
That conversation is only to make humans feel better about, like...
It's just like everything else. It's
murdering
marketing.
and exploiting.
It's marketing. But it's tough because I still enjoy, I like bacon. I'm not so big on burgers anymore. Burgers are cool for me. Occasionally I'm down for that. But yeah, I like meat occasionally. But
if I could get a plant-based substitute, if I could get a lab-grown meat, so I could get the texture and everything without all of the horror of, like, creating a being simply to eat it, I would be into that.
I was really into that because they've got some stuff that supposedly comes from just the cell of of a
give me a stem cell burger. I'll eat the shit out of that.
You don't have any issues. You don't have any concerns that maybe they're doing something wrong that's not 100% great for you, and then some.
In what sense? Like the number one cause of death in the U.S. is like heart disease that you get from all of the fucking meat that we consume. Like, bad for us. Like,
you don't have. Anything in a lab just doesn't make you a little weird because there's an intervention of a guy in a suit.
I hate to break it to you, baby, but all of our meat is, you know, injected with hormones and other things that, you know, make us, you know, are bad for us, and we just consume it all the time. So, you know, to take it off the table that I would try this simply because there's been human intervention.
Definitely
not enough for me. And I would say that, like, hey, if it helps animals make a comeback, great. You know, like, humans, we've been in charge for a long time, and we've been shitty about it.
Definitely not off the table for me, yo, because I think it's interesting. I hope they're talking about ending world hunger, by the way, with this potential technology.
It should be great.
That sounds amazing. They just have to bring the cost down and all stuff like that. So right now it's pretty expensive, it seems, but it's getting cheaper every day. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, instead of solving hunger, remember the World Food Organization told him, or World Health Organization, I can't remember which organization. They said $6 billion. Give us $6 billion, Elon. We will save the world. He said, no, I'm going to use $44 billion to buy this ridiculous, stupid app called Twitter and ruin it and make it absurd and fuck up, even as Twitter was imperfect before, make it way worse. So verified accounts, no one knows what's going on, and it's all a mess.
So, hey, Team Human, is this how we want to, you know, is this how we want to order our values? Like, are these the problems we want to solve? Are we gonna, like, not ask anything of the people who have benefited from all of us not revolting and all of us just staying in our place.
I wonder what they gave him as a plan for $6 billion. You know, I don't know how that actually, because I didn't hear him refute it. You know, because I don't know. So it seems like it was a viable and interesting and potentially really effective plan for something that was such a big claim. And this dude gets to say, never mind.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm going to buy an app. And my main purpose is to make it so people, you know, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I truly think, like,
I would say it's like defrauding a nonprofit, and he should go to jail. And it's tough because we laugh, but like, what else are we going to do? How else are we going to motivate people who are hoarding wealth to use it, at the very least, in the way they say they're going to use it?
Right.
Like, that was a contract.
Was it a contract?
Yes.
That's the question. If it was a contract, then somebody should be on that, because
a contract is someone makes an offer, the other person accepts, and
but you can say something in a loose way that doesn't technically serve as an offer. But I think
I get it, but I think this would count.
Yeah.
Because the organization did the terms of, you know, what they said.
It probably took them time, effort,
yes,
and cost to do that. Delivered something. He said, I'm going to go do something way stupider and useless that is 4 times as expensive for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I said, I think it's intentional. Like, if you're a billionaire, you know you can't actually solve these problems like that, because the problem is itself a source of income and a source of market.
Exactly. But I don't like the framing that, like, you can't do it when you become a billionaire. You can't. Or what?
No, it's not.
What's going to happen?
They will call you, like, this. I don't know. There's an email. You know what I mean? It's like, wait a second. You're being too beneficial to society.
You guys are all lame. I'm trying to save society. And do you know how many movies they're going to do about me? I'm going to be the guy that saved Earth. So, like, yeah, I don't give a shit about your email chain. You guys are weird pedophiles anyway. Why would I want to hang out with any of you?
Yeah.
But I think all these billionaires and millionaires, they're just, you know, at their core, they want to belong. They want to be loved. They want people to like them.
See, that's a crew.
So not cool.
That's a gang. That's a gang or a team that doesn't get talked about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is real intentional too. You know, when they do the horse race politics and they go, oh, the Latinos, blah, 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 and the blacks and the women. What about like this billionaire class?
Yeah,
what about
the owners class?
Yeah.
And
what about the investment class? Talk to us about that investment class and what that does and what they're thinking and where the money is going into the political stuff and what that actually probably means.
Because
what their goals are.
What really kind of matters is what the owners class is doing and how they're trying to break all of us workers up.
To exclude that from the conversation is really disingenuous and intentional. It's becoming more like visible to people, and the more people are aware of that, it's like you'll be less interested in that discourse. It's like, what is this? What am I looking at?
We'll see what crews, teams, and gangs that we're on, and we'll, like, you know.
Exactly. Rethink our teams, yo. Rethink our teams, yo. Anyway,
I'm so glad you're on my team.
Baby, same to you, man.
So lucky.
So good. Yeah.
Man.
You really compliment me in ways that are insane. I keep seeing it every day. Even now, I've been married to you almost 2 years.
Like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
what a year and a half.
It's been nuts. Yeah.
So fucking dope. We've just done so much, and like I've expanded my understanding of like what we can do.
Remember we were saying yesterday, the other day, this whole 2022, we'd be experiencing it differently. We'd have different frame of reference, different ideas in our heads, and
totally
different set of circumstances I'm contending with, and so happy to have you because you're so positive and supportive and beautiful and fantastic, man. You're awesome. You're awesome, girl.
Oh, stop. Just kidding. Keep going.
So I love that we do our monthly thing because every month, essentially, on our negotiations meeting, we re-up the team contract.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The crew contract.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking, okay, so when we got married, we actually didn't do any vows because we just, did it at home. It was just us and our moms and, we didn't do any vows.
Yeah.
But like I feel like every day it's like kind of the living vows.
Yeah.
It's like really. Every month we get to like kind of re-up and be like, what do we really want out of this partnership?
Yeah.
What is this team's goal?
Yeah.
Is it just to be a crew, to like have someone to hang around? Is it to like work together to have a, you know, a greater goal? Is it to fuck shit up?
Exactly. That's the crazy thing about like really be like deep in being part of your creativity is when you like. I think every month we get an opportunity to assess what's going on and then come back and like chart out a new month. For the next 30 days, we're gonna do this. And for you, that's how stopping drinking started. It started off with just like for 30 days. I'm for this month, help me, Billy, watch me to help me not have any beers.
I think it was actually your idea. You wanted to not drink leading up to your birthday.
Yes.
And I was like, dang, but no, it's probably good. You're right. We should.
Yeah.
But then when it got to the birthday, I was like, I think I gotta keep going. Going.
So I've gone back. I drink a little bit, but
it's okay. We're such a strong team. Like I think like all, like the lessons and benefits that I'm getting from this experience of not drinking is like, you know, helpful.
Yeah.
It's enough. It's like a great balance.
But yeah, just doing that every month though. I mean that's like taking intentional action in, but also being like allowing for the freedom of stuff, like because obviously there's some people say, well, I don't need to re-up everything. I know how to be a good husband. I know how to be a good wife. We have this thing set up. I already know the terms that we want every month, every year for the rest of our lives, and it's like, okay, that if that works for you, then I think so. But I think for us, it's just like our team is like just reing up, you know? And I think there's more power in that. I think
we're where we just like are new people every day and every like second. And so I'm not going to assume that at the end of the month, what I thought for the month happened. Like I want to be able to like look back and be like, actually, this is what I thought I wanted, but this, didn't work for me, or this is what I would like to try. And yeah, it's just a fun, creative place for us to create the life that we want.
Fantastic work, for sure. Should we wrap it up, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, I gotta start getting to this pens and prana.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, y'all.
Happy Saturday! Happy Scorpio season!
God damn!
Fatality.
Bruh.